I need y'all to help me understand what's going on here, because why all of a sudden, after all of these Christmases, you've got CVS, Walgreens, and Burlington all displaying Black Santa Claus front and center? I ain't mad or nothing, but let's ask the real question. Why now? Because we've been invisible in these wonder winterlands, but now when the economy is shaky and you guys understand how powerful the black dollar really is, you're pulling stunts like this?
So I'm in CVS and this is what I see. Okay, cool. Black Santa. But also what I look up and see is
Is this a sign of representation, or are y'all really trying to buy us back this Christmas? I'm confused here, you know?
you wonder, what was this 20, 30 years ago when you needed a Black Santa? But better yet, who are these people? And it's kind of making me wonder.
In Burlington, they made sure to erect this giant Black Santa Claus. Look at them, y'all. I didn't even know that y'all made these. I can't believe it. I've never seen these in my life.
Bro, get on my nerves so bad. Because now y'all want to have all the black ornaments and stuff. And I know before y'all say we ain't never satisfied when it wasn't any. Now we got them. Be quiet. Yeah, but this ain't what that is. Because we shouldn't have never had to advocate to have brown ornaments and stuff anyway.
They got the ornaments too, y'all. I can't believe it. People are finally waking up, because we're waking up. We're realizing who we really are. I told y'all, everything coming back to us, y'all. But stay strong, my people. Holidays canceled. Let's continue to get this shift, y'all. Peace out.
Now, isn't this a peculiar circumstance? I mean, it's almost eerie and laughable at the same time. So if you haven't heard, over the last week or two, all over social media, especially TikTok, Black Americans have been talking about and taking notice of all of these black Christmas decorations that have been filling stores by the thousands. I've seen videos of Walgreens, CVS, Marshalls, Burlington, all across the United States of America. Black Americans are taking notice to all of these stores suddenly, and for the first time in a lot of our lives, being filled with black Christmas decorations. I'm talking black Santa Clauses, black Mrs. Claus, black nutcrackers, black elves, black angels. They're all black. And a common theme that's being pointed out by all these black Americans, myself included, is that this is the first time in our entire lives we have ever seen this much representation, for lack of a better term, when it comes to Christmas decorations. That's being said by black Americans in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. You know, in years past, even myself, you would see one black Santa Claus. You would go in 50 stores, maybe see one black Santa Claus. And now it's suddenly thousands of black Santa Clauses, and all the other Christmas decorations are black as well. It is so strange, but so very telling. And when you look at it the right way, honestly, it's motivating. Because in the past, they never had to persuade or bribe or convince black Americans to celebrate these pagan holidays, these pagan rituals. But the fact that they now have to pull out all of these black angels and nutcrackers and snowmen and Santa Clauses tells you, well, the numbers must be dropping. They must see the numbers and the statistics and the amount of money being spent dropping from black Americans, because why now do they have to pander to us? Because that's what this is. Why do they now have to pander to us to get us to celebrate these holidays? You know, I've heard other black Americans saying, well, this means they could have had all this in the 90s. Right, they could have, but they didn't have to convince or bribe black Americans to celebrate these pagan holidays back then. Now that black Americans are becoming conscious and are becoming awake, and are learning the truth and are coming out of the matrix, now all of a sudden you go in Walmart and you're tripping over 50,000 black Santa Clauses because they think we're shallow. But they also know where all the purchasing power is, and they know how many billions of dollars that black Americans contribute to the American economy every year. When you look at this the right way, this is a very, very motivating thing, because the mindset and the spirit and the behavioral traits of black Americans are changing. We are becoming conscious, we are becoming awake, and we are becoming awake in a way where we're all sort of the same mind on these things. I mean, it's amazing to go to the comment sections of all these videos. And for the first time in my life, and for the first time in a lot of black Americans' lives, seeing all of our fellow black Americans saying, I don't even celebrate Christmas. I'm done with these pagan holidays. I'm done with these rituals. I'm not spending my money on this anymore. So now, they watch everything that we do. Now that those are the things that Black Americans are saying, now that those are the things that foundational Black Americans are saying, now all of a sudden the store is filled with thousands of Black nutcrackers and Black Santa Claus and Black Elf on the Shelf. They've even gone as far as to have Elf on the Shelf Black people. Now, in this current administration, given the man that is the current president of the United States, given the political climate that we're living in as Black folks, you really think that all of these Black Christmas decorations is to make us feel good and happy and represented? You really think, under this current presidency, with who's currently in office, under this current administration, that it makes sense that all the stores are filled with Black Christmas decorations? Does that make sense? Clearly, there is a much more deep and sinister telling reason as to why they're now doing this. Because notice they never go fill the stores with Latino Santa Clauses or Asian Santa Clauses. It's always Black, because who has the purchasing power? And who do they need to stay asleep? Black Americans. They never go fill the stores with a bunch of Asian nutcrackers or Latino nutcrackers. They go make a bunch of Black Christmas decorations because they need to keep energy harvesting from us to keep their failing kingdom afloat. It is very telling when you look at this stuff the right way.
Yeah, look at this. I come in this CVS to do some couponing. And they said, don't include us in the boycott. I ain't never seen nothing like this before, ever. Right in the toilet of the store. That's hilarious.
So I'm in CVS, and this is what I see. Okay, cool. Black Santa. But also what I look up and see is, kind of makes me wonder, what was this 20, 30 years ago when you needed a Black Santa? But better yet, who are these people? And it's kind of making me wonder why I only see these folks up here and not one white Santa.
I know one thing. Not near one of y'all black ass motherfuckers better be taking your black ass up there to CVS to buy any of them goddamn black ass Santa Claus. These motherfuckers done had they whole goddamn life to come up with these black Santa Clauses. They ain't never came up with no black Santa Claus until the black folks started waking up and realizing what the fuck be going on. Are we even, I'm hoping that we are even on the program of not even celebrating Christmas. Y'all better not be going in them motherfucking stores celebrating this fake ass holiday. This ain't got shit to do with Jesus for real. That's a marketing scheme. Come on. It's a marketing scheme. You get got for Christmas and you be getting got for Easter. But you really getting got with Christmas because they using that red and that green to get your ass. That green is for the heart chakra. It activates your heart. The money is green. Money is green for a reason. You feel me? Because it gets to your heart chakra. Then they got the color red, which goes off of your root chakra and your stability. These programs are created to fuck your stability up. Motherfuckers go broke for Christmas. Motherfuckers go to store doing layaway for Christmas. Man, don't go broke for this fake ass shit, bro. Please don't. And please stop having the white Jesus in the yard. When I grew up, we was black and we had white Jesus in the yard. How fucking twisted is this? This is twisted. And do not celebrate this year. Stop celebrating. Actually, you could just get some candles and you can celebrate Kwanzaa. How about that? I think it starts the day after Christmas. Maybe we should do that. We should not be fucking around with this fake ass Christmas. It's over with. I'm not gonna lie, it's over with. Tell your kids to play with the shit you already got them. You don't win it. You don't win and got them motherfuckers so much shit. They gotta play with that. How long we gonna keep going on with the rhetoric? For real.
Will get on my nerves so bad because now y'all want to have all the black ornaments and stuff, and I know before y'all say we ain't never satisfied when it wasn't any. Now we got them. Be quiet. Yeah, but this ain't what that is, because we shouldn't have never had to advocate for to have brown ornaments and stuff anyway. That shouldn't even nothing that even have to be said. But now all of a sudden that's all you see. Y'all need these black dollars. That's all that is, because we spend the most. I'm in Dollar Tree. We the poorest and spend the most. Look at this. We ain't never seen no black people this many times. Look at him. Y'all a trip, boy. Y'all ain't slick. Y'all ain't slick. Listen, I have seen a lot of y'all in these stores highlighting the amount of black people Christmas decor the stores now have. Y'all know this a trap, right? They want y'all money. And they think by dangling a black Santa Claus in our face that we gonna give it to them. Don't do it. Keep them same white Santa Clauses whose faces we painted brown, because that's what we did back in the day, because I know I did. I had to buy a white Santa, but baby, I always painted my Santas and my Mrs. Clauses and my elves' faces brown. Ain't nothing wrong. Keep that up. Don't spend your money. They always think they could dangle something that we have always requested and demanded at the 11th hour, and we're gonna fall for it. We good over here. No, don't spend y'all money, because y'all know we're not supposed to be spending money from the 20-something through December the 2nd or something like that.
Game, keep game. Don't trust it. Because when I see all those black figurines and all these, especially JCPenney's, that's really suspect. But when I see that, I think of cursed objects, right? So don't put that, don't put that stuff in y'all house. Don't put none of it in y'all house. They already know we talking about breaking them. We talking about as consumers not to continue to support them. So we are definitely being targeted. Yeah, we're definitely being targeted. Don't put that stuff in your house. We're supposed to be sitting it out anyway, right? We're supposed to be sitting this one out anyway. Don't buy no new nothing. It's not safe. Remember the Tuskegee experiments. Remember the disease blankets. Actually, remember every time we've tried to get ahead collectively, they sabotaged us, right? Don't trust it. Don't trust it.
All of a sudden, all the Santa Clauses and ornaments are black. Even Frosty. The elves. What the fuck, you guys? Not one white Santa. What the fuck? I know damn well y'all better not spend not one dime on no fucking decorations for these holidays. Not one damn dime. While the rich is getting richer, the poor is getting poorer, and y'all still spending money on holidays? And they done made every fucking ornament and Santa Claus black? What the fuck?
Why are all of the Christmas decorations all of a sudden black people? When did that happen? I've seen multiple videos at this point of people being in the store And all of the figurines and all of the Christmas decorations, they're black people. Like they resemble black people. Black Santa, black Mrs. Claus, black snowman, like everything is like black people. Why? I think that's weird. I think they're specifically targeting black people. I feel like the black dollar really, 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 truly is very, very powerful and important. The black dollar is very important. And so now what they're doing is trying to put out black figurines and African American Christmas decorations in order to get the black dollar. And I believe that that's also having to deal with energy as well. But it's like, why do they specifically need the energy of black people? Why do they specifically want to target the audience of black customers? It's because the black dollar actually holds a lot of importance. And I think it's kind of dystopian that I'm seeing these videos. Like I saw CVS and Dollar Tree both having a bunch of Christmas decorations, but all of them are African American people. Like, or they just resemble African Americans. And I'm just a little bit confused by that, but I also understand that this is because capitalism and these corporations, they understand the value of the black dollar, and that's what they're trying to cater to at this time specifically. And I just feel like no one should actually even be entertaining that at all. Like, we just don't even need to entertain that. It's fine. We're okay without all of the black specific Christmas decorations. Like, no, I don't think we need to participate in that at all.
Have y'all seen all of the black Santas on everything this holiday season? I've seen so many black Santas, more than even white Santas. And you know what that's about, right? It's about the fact that we used to go to Target. Target used to be the only one that had the black Santas. They used to have black stuff on the wrapping paper and, you know, the little black Santa mugs and everything like that. And we stopped going to Target. So these other companies, I seen black Santas at CVS. I seen black Santas being peddled in a TikTok shop. Black Santas on everything. And not even by like black owned company. They just, everybody got black Santas. And I'm trying to tell y'all, they know that we said we boycotting this Christmas. They know that. So they try to bring us back into the fold. Every time we try to get out, they pull us back into capitalism. They want that black dollar. And it's not just about the black dollar. It's about the fact that we make things pop. If black Americans say we ain't doing Christmas no more, Christmas will be done. I'm so serious. If we be like, no, we're done with the holidays. We not celebrating. We just gonna do handmade Christmases, or we, like my family, we're doing a games Christmas. We're getting all new board games and we're playing games all Christmas Day. That's what we're doing. We're done with the commercialism of Christmas. My kids are teenagers now, and I explained it to them, and they like, cool. We're going to do games for Christmas. We're still going to have treats and cinnamon buns and stuff like that, but we're not going to have the electronics and all that stuff that we've had in the past. And now we got people trying to put black Santas on everything, make black people have the spirit of Christmas and be the mascot of Christmas, so that we'll go into the commercialism, so that these companies will be able to sell it to everybody. Because capitalism don't care who the face of it is. Its system wants to run regardless. That's why I'm always like, black people, don't be fooled, okay? Because this system will kick white people to the curb and make you the face of it. They don't care. They will let black people be on the top just so it can continue. And that is what they're trying to do right now.
So I am in Dollar Tree, and I don't know if you guys had heard about basically the Black Buyer Initiative, where different companies are now promoting towards African Americans, specifically due to the DEI being dropped out of a lot of corporations. So look at this. I am at Dollar Tree, and damn near all of their Christmas stuff is catered to African Americans. We've never seen this before. Look at this. African American families. Jesus is African American. The elves are African American. Let's move on over. Ornaments. There's no Caucasian ornaments at all. See a little sprinkle right here. But let's walk over here. Look at this. one black snowman with three other varieties, Santa with three other varieties of black Santas. Black ballerinas that used to be a pin in a haystack. Black pirates. Like, other than that, right now all I see is us. Why? Because we have not been buying black Santa on the napkins. This speaks volumes. I've never seen this before. What do y'all think?
No, CVS did not suddenly just find a bunch of black Santa figurines out of their own goodwill and holiday spirit. Because y'all need to remember that retail chains don't move without data, okay? Now, if their shelves are suddenly filled with black Santas and ain't a white Santa in sight, that is not an accident. That is a targeted marketing pivot.
So I'm in CVS, and this is what I see. Okay, cool. Black Santa. But also what I look up and see is, kind of makes me wonder, what was this 20, 30 years ago when you needed a black Santa? But better yet, who are these people? And it's kind of making me wonder why I only see these folks up here and not one white Santa.
How can you obviously see the ridiculous pandering in the Black Santa, but you can't see it in the Democrats? You ain't never seen no big ass Black Santa in no store. Ooh, not very many white Santas available, huh? Just to catch everybody else up, the black community has been looking for black Santas since all of us were born, okay? We could not find a black Santa, a black nativity set to save our ever-loving Christmas, okay? The fact that you're going into stores right now, CVS, Walgreens, things like that, and literally all they have is black Santa and black Miss Claus and black this and black that and black this is hilarious. They said, okay, y'all gonna boycott? Cool. We're gonna start giving you everything you asked for the holidays. You have people literally like, don't you dare buy a black Santa as they are pandering to you, but you can't see it in the Democrats. Like, hello, it's the same thing. Okay. Oh, okay. You're welcome.
Christmas ain't even there yet. Halloween, past, my bad. But Thanksgiving ain't even there yet. And it's like, I'm seeing so many different black Santa Clauses in these stores. Like, it's a whole variety this year. And I've never seen this many before. It used to be like 1 in every 10 stores. Now, you can mess around and go to McDonald's and get like a black Santa Claus in a kid's meal. Why is it so many this year? Y'all think it means something, or am I just tripping?
Is it just me? Or is anybody else seeing this tsunami of black Santas every damn where? Maybe I'm the only one in the stores. But for years, black folks have been complaining that there haven't been any black Santas, black folks ain't on cards, black Santa ornaments. We could barely find black nutcrackers. Now, all of a sudden, we having an economic blackout. We closing our wallets. Black folks saying we sitting this one out. Stores have literally said we're no longer participating in DEI. But all of a sudden, y'all, every store I go in, I have seen a black Santa, black Christmas cards, damn, black napkins, black ornaments, black nutcrackers. Baby, it's so many. So it's giving performative. And y'all playing in our face. Don't fall for it. It is all performative. And they're trying to get in our pockets any way they can. They're counting on our short memories. They're counting on us wanting to be in the Christmas spirit. They're counting on consumers wanting to consume for whatever reason. Baby, you don't need nothing black in your house but you. Hell, Santa ain't even real. Our wallets are supposed to be closed. Leave that shit on the shelf. Leave it on the shelf. Let the shit sit there till the spring. Buy it when it's $2. 90% off. Leave the shit on the shelf, y'all. We can't take our foot off their necks. And unfortunately, a lot of us are in those stores buying, ooh, the black Santas, ooh, the black nutcracker, ooh, I got to get me some. Y'all, we are in some unprecedented times. And buying black Santas and whatnots are the least of our worries. Y'all better leave that shit on the shelf. Baby, this is the time to take a stand. Y'all know I love you. All right.
So what do y'all think? Because this is definitely suspicious, but like I said, you look at it the right way and it is a very motivating thing, because in the past they never had to persuade us to celebrate these pagan holidays. Now that they're watching all of our posts and watching all of our comments and watching the things that we're talking about now and listening to the things that we're saying to each other, and they see that we are no longer celebrating these holidays, we are coming out of these traditions of bondage. Now they fill the stores with what we used to be asking for decades ago. But what do y'all think? Do you see this as pandering, or are you one of the folks that believe this is genuine representation? Let me know in the comments and subscribe for more truth-based content like this. Thanks for watching, y'all. Catch you later.